Hello to those of you who have happened upon this video as well. Everyone knows who I am, right? Maybe not. But this is the usual video by the usual person who uploads this kind of usual video. I should stop talking before I tie my tongue into a knot. Instead of talking, I should be getting stabbed. Ow. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to need these 80 blue coins anyway. It's most likely that I'll get the badge for 20 full health completions before I get the 3,000 blue coins that I need, so why don't I go ahead and do that first? I mean, why don't I go ahead and finish the level anyway, even if my health isn't complete. I don't know, I'm just not speaking very well today. Whatever. How about I change the subject and talk about something else? This 1,600 blue coins, which means at the very minimum 14 more completions of a level. At the very maximum, let's see, that'd probably be 70 completions of a level if I completed it with the very lowest amount of health I can have each time. Isn't that interesting? In fact, I almost completed this level with 80 HP, or blue coins, I don't know. 80% health, how about that? This is gonna take a while, obviously. I think I already said that a few times, so if you're getting tired of it, why don't you just skip ahead? How about I put another annotation up of when I should be done with this part? So, oh, hey, I'm paranoid. Yay! Happy heart badge. There are no mushrooms in this level. Why this music? I'm done with the level. Ominous. Oh well. Can't say it hasn't happened before. So, I will wait for you to get out of the way. 11 times left. I know I should be doing something more climactic and going to another level. A more fun level, I guess, but this is probably the fastest way. I'm pretty sure the other really short level in the game is that one, I think it's 5-3, the one where you have the wing cap and you're flying away from the rising lava. But that one's pretty easy to get hurt on. Well, would that really matter? Well, I'm pretty sure that level isn't quite as short as this one. Either way, it doesn't matter too much. They're both short, and this will be over with soon. We have about 10 times to go. Squeeze through there. Alright. So right now, I could buy... let's see... 18 lives. 18 lives, what? No. 23 lives. From the shell house? Shell shop? Shell house? I don't know. But you get the point. Maybe as time passes I'll get better with speech. But time has yet to pass, so... a few more Let's Plays and I'll be speaking like a speaker. You know, I am running out of things to talk about, which is somewhat understandable, considering how repetitive this is getting. But, oh well. I could talk about how you might be noticing at the end of the level. First I'll actually get there to demonstrate. Again. Squeeze through, ooh, wow. You can kind of see Luigi's feet below the pipe. and then you can see him to the very right of the pipe as he goes off the screen. Oh, I hit something, but it was an inanimate object. No puppies or anything, don't worry. I'm not hurting poor adorable puppies. Not at all, I'm just getting through this level. Wow. You know, I just realized that getting the Happy Heart badge and getting the Payoff badge have almost the exact same requirements. For the Payoff badge, you need exactly 2,000 blue coins, and from getting the Happy Heart badge, you would get exactly 2,000 blue coins. It's kind of something interesting I thought of now. 4 more times. Unfortunately, there haven't been too many screw-ups. Thank goodness for that. Well, maybe 5 more times if I do mess up. Okay, 4 or 3 now. I don't know, I think I'm babbling at this point. I did recently get a life from coins, didn't I? I don't really notice extra lives that much anymore, because I'm not going to need them, but And if I don't need extra lives, then I definitely won't need extra coins. Except for blue ones. I wish there was a way to trade in these coins for blue coins. Or just every one of these coins you got also counted as getting a blue coin. I don't know. But if everything goes according to plan, I'll finally be done with this. Huzzah! I know the use of warp pipes. You've seen me use that warp pipe so many times. I don't need you to tell me again. I'm sure you've seen me use maybe at least 100 warp pipes. Unless you're blind, Tashi. Now go fly off in shame. Because I just got all the coins I need. Yeah! That's right, I just said yeah! So, we're going to the shell house, of course. It's not a shell shop, it's a shell house. We are going to buy this fairy in a cage, which we have to press up for. Oh no, it got out! No! I wanted to keep that, you know? I wanted to keep the cage, I wanted to keep the fairy. You can't just... I didn't mean to break the cage and let it out. Come on! Why you... Oh, I wanted to buy it, not... Well, I guess the rule is you break it, you buy it, so... I guess Luigi broke the cage or something. Whatever, let's move on from that and get the payoff badge. Wow, just wow. I've actually obtained 2,000 blue coins and then spent them... Yes. I'm certain you can read. And, or... What? Thanks. But... I'm not a sir and a madam. I'm actually the former. Why did I go here? No mail, ever. Mario making life sweet for Luigi. Nothing exciting. Just an oddly resized area. Oh well. So now look at that. Look how beautiful that is. We only have one more badge to get. And that is the one for beating bosses we've already beaten 10 times. I'm going to start off in Nightmare Tower, because, as you might have picked up earlier, there's a secret in this boss battle. Boo. Wow. So... there it is. That's the secret. Just gotta use the trampolines and get over there. I have no idea how I didn't get hit by some of those boos, but I got hit by those. Oh well. Now all we have to do is, well, we still keep the 5 up whether we lose this battle or not, so whatever. Now we do have to beat this boss 10 times, so let's say you're having trouble with a certain point in the game and need a lot of lives for it. This place is the perfect place to get those lives. Not only will you get maybe 50 lives, you'll also get the badge if you get that many, so I highly suggest doing that. If you have trouble. I really doubt you'll need all those many lives, but if you do, that's just fine. Some people have easier times with games than others, so... Oh. Rah! Now here's another challenge I like to do. I like to make it so that for the rest of the boss battle, the only ground I touch is that pillar. And that can actually be pretty tricky not to take 5 hits on that. So, if you have trouble with this boss battle, obviously I don't recommend it. Okay, that clock is getting on my nerves. I'm sure you can hear it in all its bird chirpingness. So, really sorry that it's getting in the recording so much. I guess I forgot about it. It used to be a very high priority on my list of things to make sure of when doing this Let's Play. And I forgot about it after that huge hiatus that I didn't mean to have. Sorry about that. Oh well. World clear. Unfortunately, we don't need to beat these bosses with full health or anything like that. Just need to beat them. So we're that close to completely finishing off this game. I think the easiest place... Well, I'm pretty sure the easiest or fastest boss battle will be here. Let's see if that's true. Get back here. Well then. That was fairly fast. A lot faster than the 400 boo brawl. So, it's kind of funny, I have the same number of coins as lives. How ironic. Let me go over all the boss battles. Magic Koopa, Bowser's kind of long. Lakitu and Lakathunder are tricky-ish. Piranha Prime takes a fair amount of time. So yes, Goomboss is probably the fastest boss in the game, which is only fitting since he's the first. Get back here. I don't approve of you running away from me like a big Goom baby. Okay, now I just have to make sure not to get hit, because the Goombas will linger for a little bit after he's defeated, as you could tell. Now I might have to make another video just for this, just to finish off the boss thingy and to show what you get for getting all the badges and fairies in this game. I already freed all the fairies, one of which I wanted to buy, but... Oh wow, he went the right way every time. He went right towards me, so that was incredibly fast. But we'll see what happens. Well, yes, I am going to have to make another video. That video is probably going to be very short, but what can you do? There's not much else to show off in this game, right? Pretty sure I've discovered every secret in the game, did everything I could. Actually, I've never seen the game over screen. I am really curious about what happens when you lose all of your lives. So, okay. In the next video, I'm pretty much going to finish beating up the Goom boss a few more times, and I'm going to show what you get at Peach's Theater once you've gotten all the badges and freed all the fairies. and I'm going to show the game over screen. So I'm looking forward to it. Goodbye.